Hello everyone, welcome to Mayu Programming Club. Today we will be solving another daily Leetcode challenge, and the challenge name is Subsequence. So given two strings s and t, you have to return true if s is a subsequence of t or false otherwise. A subsequence of a string is a new string that is formed from the original string by deleting some or none of the characters without disturbing the relative positions of the remaining characters. For example, if S is a subsequence, S is a subsequence of A, B, C, D, E, you can observe that B and D is deleted, D are deleted, and the relative ordering of A, C, and E are not disturbed, while AEC is not a subsequence of this particular string because their relative ordering is disturbed. C is coming after E. It should come after before E according to the given string. So this is what a subsequence is. So how we will be solving this problem? First, let's have a look at the constraints. So the length of the string is of order 100 and subsequence is of order 100, and for string it is 10 raised to power 4, and S and T consist of only lowercase English letters. So what we will do is we will use a two pointer approach. For the given string T and the given string subsequence S, we will use the pointer, let's call this S index. It will be initialized to 0, and let's call the size of string SB SSZ. So, and let's call the size of string T TSZ. So we will run a loop starting from the 0th index to the TSZ minus 1 index in this particular string T. Now, if any of the characters at a particular index matches the current character at S index, then we will increment S index. Otherwise, S index will remain same. And at last, we will check if all the characters of this particular string subsequence are present in this particular string, and sequentially they are present. The ordering does not change. So this will be the approach. Now let's have a look at the implementation and try to implement it. So first of all, let's check what will be the length. So T's length and S length are not given here, that whether the T's length will be smaller than or greater than S. It should be smaller than. Subsequence length should be smaller than or equal to T's length. So let's declare variables to store their lengths. These variables will store their length, and now if SSZ happens to be greater than TSZ, the length of the subsequence is greater than the string, then you will return false. Otherwise, you will do the processing. You will declare a variable, uh, a variable to point to current character of subsequence s. So let's name this variable as index. It will be initially pointing to 0. Now let's traverse over the given string. And if the current character of the string matches to the current character that index is pointing to, then in that case s index will be incremented and next character will be checked for matching. At last we will return whether all the characters of this particular subsequences have been matched with the characters present in string t and their relative ordering have not been changed. Let's try to run it. Oh, there is some error. Yeah, it was some typing mistake. As you can see, it's getting accepted for the sample test cases, these two. Let's try to submit it. So it's giving wrong answer for the empty string. So we should have considered this. If both of the strings are empty, actually it's okay. Yeah, it's mentioned that they can be of 0 size. I forgot to check for the edge cases. Or you can simply have a single check and have this check after this condition, and you can just simply return true. Now let's try to run these test cases. Still giving wrong answer. Okay, here it was. Actually, I think it won't be necessary. We have mistaken here something. Yeah, it's getting accepted now. Let's try to submit it. As you can see, it's getting accepted. So this is how we will be solving the problem. So if you are still having any doubts, please feel free to ask them in the comment section. I will be more than happy to answer them, and the code will be available in C++ and Java both. So this is the code, and the approach is pretty straightforward. A two-pointer approach will be sufficient. Thank you for watching. Thanks.